Imagine a world where two planets hang so near each other that they block out the sky, each with its own gravity keeping its residents firmly in place. In this universe, the inhabitants of one planet see those from the other as if they were upside down, and crossing over is impossible. The gravity of your home planet holds you tight. There are 3 unbreakable laws. First, every object is governed solely by the gravity of its own planet. Second, you can counterbalance weight using a mysterious substance called inverse matter from the opposite world. Third, however, this inverse matter is dangerous. After a few hours of contact, it ignites and burns. The divide between these worlds is stark. The upper world, known as up top, is a beacon of wealth and technological advancement, while down below is impoverished and overlooked. The elite of up top exploit down below's resources, extracting cheap oil to generate expensive electricity, and strictly enforce a ban on any personal contact between the two populations. Violating this rule carries severe consequences, from imprisonment to even death. Yet there is a single legal meeting place, the towering Transworld headquarters, a skyscraper that physically bridges the gap between the worlds. While those from up top enjoy excursions to down below, experiencing wonders like dancing on ceilings, the people down below are left to wonder what life could be like on the other side. Listen closely as we step into Adam's world, a young voice from down below whose story is as touching as it is extraordinary. Adam lost his parents in a tragic Transworld factory explosion that devastated half of his city, leaving him to grow up in an orphanage. His only family is his great-aunt Becky, whom he cherishes visiting on weekends. Amid the hardships, Adam finds joy in 2 things: airplanes and the magical flying pancakes his aunt makes. One day, while visiting Becky, she reveals the secret behind her pancakes. They're made with pollen gathered by pink bees. These bees roam both worlds, collecting their rare pollen from the mystical Sage Mountain. Becky even shares an ancient book filled with the secrets of these bees and promises that one day, it will be Adam's to keep. Then comes the day that changes everything. Becky sends Adam to climb Sage Mountain to collect the precious pollen. Scaling heights he never imagined, he reaches the summit and finally sees up top, a realm as distant as it is fascinating. With a paper airplane in hand, he sends it soaring to the mysterious land above. The airplane lands and a beautiful girl finds it. When their eyes meet and they exchange a smile, a new chapter begins. Years pass and Adam transforms into a handsome teenager. He and the girl Eden have forged a bond that transcends the divide between their worlds, meeting daily at the same mountain peak. On one memorable day, Adam employs the second law of gravity to bring Eden closer, tying a top to her and playfully pulling her down. As they laugh and run through the woods, the sound of distant gunshots shatters their joyful escape, marking the moment when everything began to change. Rushing back to the hilltop, everything unravels in an instant. As Adam prepares to send Eden back to up top, the guards open fire. The rope slips from his grasp, and Eden crashes onto the hard ground above, her head striking with a sickening thud as blood slowly oozes from her wound. In that agonizing moment, Adam can only watch as she lies motionless. Meanwhile, the guards seize him, forcibly separate him from his beloved Aunt Becky, and throw him into prison, all while they burn down Becky's house. Fast forward a decade. Now a young adult, Adam works in a busy mechanic's shop under his boss, Albert. He's passionately experimenting with bee pollen, trying to create an anti-gravity formula for an anti-aging face cream. A formula that, unfortunately, only works for a few seconds. The advanced equipment needed to refine his invention is available only in up top. Then one day at work, Adam is stunned to see Eden on TV. It turns out she now works for Transworld, the very place that holds the key to the resources he desperately needs, and the promise of reuniting with his long-lost childhood love. On his first day at Transworld, Adam is both awed and intimidated by the exclusive workplace. The towering skyscraper is divided into several floors. Those marked with a plus symbol are for up-top employees, while floors with a minus sign belong to down-below workers. Adam finds himself on floor 0, the unique middle ground where both worlds intermingle. The head of the establishment explains the strict rules of the workplace, noting that Adam, as a down-below native, is fortunate to have secured such a prestigious job. He sternly warns that any attempt to steal inverse matter from up top will result in instant dismissal and imprisonment. Later, a coworker hands Adam some inverse matter and advises him to keep it refrigerated to prevent it from burning. Yet when Adam returns to Albert's, his boss vents his anger, insisting that the people from up top are treacherous and fearing that Adam might be risking his life by working there. After some convincing, Adam finally persuades his friend to help him. Meanwhile, Eden attends a self-help group, where it's revealed that she lost all her memories before the accident. She doesn't remember Adam at all. At work, Adam reaches out to his up-top colleague, Bob, asking him to reconnect him with Eden, and Bob agrees. That evening, while Adam, Albert, and their friend Pablo gather, Pablo questions if all this is truly worth it, worried that Eden might no longer care for Adam. But Adam remains determined. The next day, Adam gifts Bob some rare stamps from down below as a token of his gratitude and throws himself into perfecting his anti-gravity face cream. A few days later, he presents the cream to the up-top board by demonstrating its effect on a dog. The cream causes its face to lift, leaving the board impressed and granting Adam extra time to enhance the formula's longevity. After working long hours, when the office is finally empty, Adam climbs onto a tool and uses Bob's phone to call the up-top receptionist, arranging a meeting with Eden under Bob's name. Later, at Albert's shop, they craft a heavy suit made of inverse matter to help Adam move about up top. However, due to the third law of gravity, the suit is doomed to burn after a while. The next day, Adam dons the suit in a private room at work, disguising himself as an up-top employee. As soon as he puts on the suit and shoes, their weight offsets his own, enabling him to walk along the ceiling. He quickly rushes to the floor where Eden works, delighted to see her, but she doesn't recognize him. A colleague explains that Eden suffers from amnesia. Adam claims he's come to see her because his face cream might interest her, and he even recounts some childhood memories in hopes of triggering her recollection, but she only laughs. Then the suit starts to burn and Adam flees to the bathroom trying to cool the pain with water. In a rush, he accidentally urinates and the stream falls to the ceiling, setting off the smoke detector. An alarm blares and officials give chase, but Adam manages to escape. Later that night, Pablo and Albert treat his burns with ointment, though Pablo remains skeptical about Eden. The following day, another alarm sounds at work, and the board announces a round of firings. Bob's name is among those listed. After everyone has left, Bob and Adam have a quiet conversation. Feeling sympathetic, Bob hands Adam a box containing his key card and ID, allowing him to exit the Transworld building and enter up top if needed. Alone, Adam receives a call on Bob's phone. It's Eden, surprised that he didn't return after leaving the previous day and eager to meet him. Adam is thrilled when Eden agrees to meet him at a restaurant. He quickly goes to a private room, puts on his suit to look like an up-top employee, and uses Bob's card to leave the Transworld building. For the first time, he steps into the real up-top, and he is amazed by everything he sees. At the restaurant, Adam tries to help Eden remember him, but this only makes her feel uncomfortable. She almost leaves, but Adam convinces her to stay a little longer. They chat for a while, and just then, Adam's shoes suddenly start to burn. He has no choice but to rush back down to down below. Outside, they plan to meet again the next day. In his hurry, Adam's shoes catch fire. He runs to a nearby sea and jumps onto a boat. When his shoes fall off, he is quickly dropped down to down below, landing on another sea. Exhausted, he finally gets home, though he ends up catching a cold. That night, Eden dreams about Adam, and little by little, her memory starts coming back. The next day at work, Adam finishes his anti-gravity face cream formula. In an auditorium, he presents his invention to the board members by applying the cream on an elderly woman's face, which lifts immediately. The board applauds his success. Suddenly, Eden enters the auditorium. She sees Adam and is surprised to learn he is from down below. In front of everyone, she mistakenly calls him Bob, but Adam corrects her by saying his name is Adam. Confused, Eden runs away. After the meeting, Adam rushes back to up top in his suit, desperately searching for Eden. However, she leaves the building before he can catch her. He tries using Bob's card again, but it doesn't work because Bob has been fired. Realizing his cover is blown, Adam runs as guards chase him. He manages to escape, but now he has no way to return to down below. Unable to find Eden, Adam goes to Bob's house to ask for help. Bob is surprised but welcomes him warmly. While Adam sits on Bob's ceiling, Bob hands him a new suit he designed. This suit will help Adam get back safely because it won't burn even after long exposure to inverse matter. Finally, Adam shows Bob the amazing power of the pink pollen. Adam mixes liquids from both planets to create a special substance that floats and ignores both planets' gravity. Bob worries that Transworld might steal the formula to make money, but Adam explains he never shared the secret ingredient, the pink pollen. Without him, the company cannot make the facelifting cream. Wearing Bob's suit, Adam returns to the restaurant where he first met Eden. He talks to her, and to his surprise, she is happy to see him. She even says she's starting to remember little pieces of their childhood. They share a kiss, but soon border police arrive, forcing them to separate. Adam runs away and manages to get back down to Down Below, though the police keep searching for him. His daring escape even makes the news. Back on Down Below, Adam climbs Sage Mountain and waits for Eden. When she finally comes, they float in midair and kiss again. Later, while they are in Up Top, a group of soldiers shows up. In the chaos, Adam falls back down to Down Below, and Eden is arrested by the guards. Adam lands safely on a tree thanks to his inverse matter suit, but while walking the streets, two men kidnap him. They demand the face cream formula in exchange for dropping the charges against Eden, then throw him out of their car. Feeling hopeless, Adam believes he will never see Eden again and returns to his normal life. Meanwhile, in Up Top, Bob experiments with Adam's formula and discovers that it can reverse gravity, letting people from Up Top walk on Down Below. The next day, Eden visits Bob to ask for help. Later, while Adam is at Albert's shop, Bob appears. Surprised, Adam asks him how he managed to float. Bob shows that he can float using Adam's formula without any extra gadgets. He has even improved the formula so that any object can overcome the gravity of either world. Bob also reveals that he bought the beauty cream patent before Transworld could, and then he mentions he has a date. Many years later, towering skyscrapers are seen on both sides, and children from both worlds happily play basketball together, showing that both realms have become prosperous.